Chickens are fun and friendly. Like, I can't tell you, I just love my chickens to death. They're pretty much pets to me. And one thing we love to do is every year we have a chicken birthday party. Because their birthday's March 31st, that's when we got them, so it was conference weekend, you know. We're driving down, we got the chicks, and then the next day is when Manna was getting sick and everything. But so March 31st was the day we got them. So we have this big red table in the back of our yard, and so we'll actually make a cake every year and have ice cream and jelly beans and whatever. I just go to the store and buy, you know, all my money on this, and then I buy this huge loaf of bread, and it's like the one that's like 84 cents or something. But like, chickens love it. It's like the equivalent of like chocolate. I mean, like bread. They just love carbs. So like, you make like a bread cake. You just crumple up all this bread and stick it on a plate, and you just set it and you go, chick, 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 and they go, and they go, and they'll start eating it, and then they'll eat it, and it's like, if you eat too much chocolate, they'll eventually go, oh, can't do this anymore, and then they'll go away, and they'll come back 5 minutes later and get a little bit more, they'll go away. 5 minutes later, get a little bit more. It's so funny the way that works. They just get full, and they come back. Anyways, so chickens are really fun. So one of the things, fresh eggs. Oh, fresh eggs are delicious, and they're just really awesome. A lot of people love fresh eggs. And people want to know where their food comes from. You know, when you get an egg at the store, it might be 3 weeks old and frozen, and then they just unfreeze it. You don't even know where it's come from or anything. You know exactly where this egg's come from and what's been put in the egg, because you fed the weeds or the chicken feed or whatever it is to your chickens. You know exactly what's inside the egg. So we've got the factory versus backyard. I want to show you, over here, this is what they call the factory farms, and these cages are called battery cages. So you see you've got about 7 birds in there, 7 or 8 birds. And just look at, like, they've probably never seen sunlight in their lives. They're like comb things, the things that are on their head are just really pale, and they're not looking too good, and their faces are pale, and just look at all of the wear and tear on their backs. It's just, oh. And it's just not a good environment, and they're not being fed very good food, and the egg ends up looking like this. No, it's just not very good on this side. But over here, this is one of the chickens in my backyard. And just for the record, this is the exact same type of chicken. So you can see the different environment makes a huge difference. So they're called white leghorns. Both these are white leghorns. As you can see, there's just one chicken. I mean, she's roaming around my yard. She's in all these weeds. She can decide what she eats. She's having a great life in the sunshine, and she's just getting the nutrients that she needs. And look at the egg quality. It's so much better. It's really awesome. So, you had a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Okay, so the only people that I know that have had chickens, they ask me to milk their cow when they leave town, but they never ask me to go get eggs or go in their chicken coop or anything, because they're embarrassed of their chicken coop because they're too busy to clean it out. And you told us it takes 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and 5 to 10 minutes at night. So I know that, and other things has to do with cleaning up chicken poop out of their chicken coop.
Yeah.
So what other things are there besides to keep your chickens healthy? What other things are there besides just feeding them and getting them in at night?
Yeah, that's a great question. So what you have to do is, when you have a chicken coop, you got to make sure it's accessible so you can get inside. And every, I'd say 2 months, you go in there and you open it up and you scrape everything out. And then there's this this spray stuff and this like poultry spray, and you spray it in all the corners. And what that does is it just kills all the bad things that are in there. You want to make sure that any diseases or anything that you get are eliminated. And then what you do is pine shavings. You stick pine shavings back in the chicken coop. And what you can do is every week or 2 weeks, just if it's looking like really soiled, what you do is you just stick more pine shavings on it. And what the pine shavings do is they kind of make all the odor go away, and they're really fluffy and absorbent. So you just keep doing that, and then 2 months go by, and then you do it again. So really, you should only be cleaning your entire chicken coop out maybe 6 times a year. It's not really that bad. Besides the daily routine, that's probably what you got to do. And what I like to do is I do what's called a spring cleanup. So I'll take everything that I've used during the winter, my feeders, all my waters for them, and you clean them with vinegar, because vinegar is really good. And you clean them out and just start fresh and anew. So what I want to go into is, are chickens right for you? So what I've done is I've compiled 6 different reasons why chickens would be right for you. I know there's a reason for me personally. I know there's a reason for you too. We just gotta find it.